Hey, Instagram. This one is a message on Instagram right now. It is what, 4:15, I think, in the morning. 4:13. I apologize. A lot of people have been seeing me coming on there. We've been doing a couple practice um, videos with one of the things we're calling fireside chat. I'm trying to figure out how to do it over all the different platforms. If you don't know me yet or know much about me, I know Rick around here. I got about 1,300 followers on Instagram, 5,000. That's just the ones that are subscribed. On YouTube, I know I have about 356,000 subscribers. And it's not about that. Basically, what I do is I bring other people on and we do daily motivation, we do fireside chats. I'm constantly, going in different areas, helping people find work, find jobs, meaning, what things you can do to put on a resume, where to go to have a resume checked and reviewed, different jobs you can go to. My whole point is we have such a round view on doing things because not everybody's going to take in the same thing. Not everybody's going to listen to the same thing. Nobody wants to hear the same thing over and over. Except there's one thing I want to make sure to tell everybody over and over is that each and every one of you matters. However, I know that some people are looking for work, some people are depressed. I'm a Marine personally, and there's a lot of my Marine Corps brothers and sisters. I started this with a while back called Daily Reflections. I started it a while back because of the 22. Hey, Zach, how you doing, buddy? Uh, because of the 22. The 22 means there's 22 men and women in the military that take their lives every day, both active and veterans. However, once I was out and I started working in a lot of groups, they were from like the Soapbox Derbies, Great River, Mississippi Valley Hunter and Fishermen, Fishing for Freedom, and there's a lot of stuff I do. And I noticed that regular civilians, regular everyday people, they're depressed. And when people are depressed, it's either because of work, sometimes it's legal, sometimes looking for a job, sometimes they're going through issues we don't understand. Some of them have terminal illnesses, and they all feel like they're a burden or they're responsible for their actions and they don't reach up or they don't reach out, or maybe they're not going to go get that other job, or maybe they feel they can't get anything else because they've been rejected. What I'm here to do is tell you that rejection's okay and it actually builds us for the successes we have in life. But I do it with people of different religions. Some are agnostic, some are atheists, some are Catholic, Mormon, Buddhist, Muslim, Christian, Seventh Day Advocate, Jehovah's Witness, just on and on and on. And I'm a Catholic, but it has nothing to do with religion. That's why we have atheist and agnostic, because it's not about religion. I also have men, women. Okay, it doesn't really matter what your sexuality is. It doesn't matter if you're gay or straight or bisexual. I don't care about any of that because none of that has anything to do with you and who you are as a person. Okay, it doesn't matter what the color of your skin is or what country you come from. What matters is if you are successful and prosperous, if you can meet your everyday needs or goals, or you have that one nugget of information that somebody's going to tell you. That's why I bring in different people. I know nobody wants to listen to me all the time. I get that. That's why I do bring on other people. But if we hear different ways of saying things, but and I don't tell anybody what to say, there's nothing rehearsed. I'm not rehearsed right now. And the reason why I'm doing that is it's more real. It's more authentic. Okay? And somebody's going to say that one thing that's going to help maybe you, maybe somebody else. Maybe you're not watching this now, but maybe later on when you watch this. But the whole point is somebody's going to have that one nugget of information that you need to either get the job or build a business, or maybe you're getting married, or maybe you're coming out of the closet, or maybe you're going through a lawsuit. Maybe you're having anxiety. Maybe you're depressed. Maybe you're suicidal. But somebody, as long as we keep rotating everybody, we'll have that bit of nugget. And if we don't, at least we're trying. It's better to try than do nothing at all. I don't care about people's politics. I don't, I'm going to love people no matter who they are. Okay? And I had a priest a long time ago tell me that, there are, he knew of 7 different meanings for the word love. So in other words, when we hear the word love and everything else, we're thinking, oh, but sometimes it means something different, and in Hebrew and all these different languages. So if we don't start learning to communicate with other people, no matter how we feel, no matter what we say, think, or do, they say some of the best friends in life are the worst enemies. On the battlefield, generals learned what the other generals did so much that they pretty much became best friends. They hated each other supposedly, but it's like anything else. They learned about each other. So the problem is, whenever they were not going up against each other, they had a respect for each other. And so the people I bring on, you may not always agree with them, but as long as we maintain that respect, maintain that dignity, I don't. This isn't for kids, okay? So the stuff that we do, but I do appreciate each and every one. Maybe there's some business ideas. I have friends that own businesses, brick and mortar stores. I got friends that own bars and restaurants. Right now with the coronavirus, that's kind of hard. But I have friends that they own or they manage like cars to where they build actually like Knapheide and Titan Wheel. A lot of people don't know that in my hometown, the car radio actually started in Quincy, Illinois. For a 2 cent spring is how the car got. It's something as simple as a 2 cent spring is what gave you the car radio. Something different day. I digress. I apologize. But I like to help people find jobs. Maybe you need a suit to go in to get a job or something like that. Maybe we can help you. Maybe I can get you in for an interview. I can tell you where to go, and others can tell you what to do. Put on resumes, where to go to get your resume reviewed. If you really want something bad enough in life, you'll find a way to do it. And if it matters, but the first thing that you got to always understand is it has to matter to you first. You have to forgive yourself. You have to let whatever's bothering you go. And that's easier said than done. I'm holding on to a lot of stuff right now because it's just who I am. But I have to let it go too. I am just as guilty as everybody else. That's why we do these. And if it's like anything else, muscle memory, we do enough of them, and you keep doing it over and over and over again, that one time when it matters the most that's when you're going to react. I was always taught in the Marine Corps. We fired rifles so much. Everybody wants to fire rifles, okay? We weren't killing anybody or anything like that, but we went to the rifle range. We went out to practice. We did all. We fired our rifles so much, we started burying the ammunition. I probably shouldn't tell you that, but I have a feeling that the Army, everybody I was Marine, you fire so many rounds at some points in time that eventually you don't want to fire anymore because it's not that first bang. After a while, it just becomes, but you keep doing it to have muscle memory. And the whole point of this is consistency and muscle memory. Maybe I won't have something to say. Maybe my buddy Chief won't have something. Maybe the people I have on here. But eventually, maybe somebody will have something you want to hear. And it may not even come from an area you ever thought that you would need anything from. So, like I said, join us on my Instagram page or, join us on Facebook Live. Even if I got friends, I keep it open to the public so you guys can watch it at any time. And if I can figure out the platform, how I can put everything on all the social medias at the exact same time, we'll do that. What I may end up doing is, I don't know if I've never brought anybody live on Instagram before or anything like that. But maybe I can do a round robin where we can all talk to each other, but I have it on a different platform on each one, and people can go who they want to listen to. But the whole point is for me to shut my mouth and let others tell you the advice or let you know who they are. Some of them may have all the money in the world. Some of them may be broke as a joke. Some may be extremely happy. Some may be depressed. Some may have a terminal. But the problem is we're all going to come on here together and do this. And anytime I close, I just want each and every one of you to know that you matter. Who you are makes a difference. And if one day you matter, it may become a time where eventually it'll get back to somebody that I love that you can tell them they matter, or somebody that you told matter will end up telling them when they need to hear it the most. I'm a big believer that things come back to us. And I'm a big believer that if you have enough hope, love, trust, faith, you can get through anything. But I also know if you're by yourself and you feel alone, that's when we struggle the most. So I probably should start reading a couple books on Instagram too, so anybody on Instagram can watch them. The ones that are real anyway. I get a lot of fake people on Instagram. So that's what I have to say tonight. I know, like I said, I see Zach on right now. Hi, Zach. How you doing, buddy? I'll give shout-outs whenever I see anybody on. And even if there's nobody on, I'm still going to do it. Why? Because if I stay consistent, maybe somebody will need to hear something I got to say, or maybe they can tell me something that I need to hear. But most of all, know you matter. You're important. And thank you for being my friend. And thank you for giving me the time of day. And know that you matter and you're important. I will talk with everybody later. Again, at 7 p.m. tonight, we've got Fireside Chat. We have Nicole Woodall on tonight. So I'll talk with everybody later. Thanks for listening, everybody.